you feel that pins and needle feeling washing over your body. And vroom, you find yourself in a white room. Across a desk. A door opens behind you, and through it walks Sam Fromm. Hello, Chet. Welcome back.
We gotta stop meeting like this, man. It's starting to creep me out, and I don't get creeped out by much.
It's okay, Chet. Was it worth it? Vroom. You're in the hills of the Highlands. A place where you should be able to see the city. But there is no city. Just a thriving native village of the Pit River tribe. Vroom.
The years?
Yeah.
Absolutely. More than anything.
Vroom.
This is how it should be. Beauty and nature as one. Not like it was.
Vroom.
Got to see the free people in their own environment doing what they do. And I taught them a few things. Everybody in position, and we all crouch down and flap our non-existent wings and quack like ducks because there are none.
Yeah, I heard about the duck stance. It actually caught on.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's gonna be a real hit.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
In the 80s, it became like a whole dance. You know how the Humpty Hump was a thing?
Yeah.
The duck stance was a thing.
Oh,
The duck stance dance, they call it.
nice. Is it kind of like Lean Like a Cholo? Because the actions are a little similar, I guess.
Yeah, and mix it with the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
And it had a super catchy song, just like Electric Slide.
Well, how can I argue with that?
No, you can't. Vroom. You see Chief Haywasidi coming up to you. But he's younger, a little bit slimmer, and his face isn't weathered by worry and pain and struggle. Are you some sort of newcomer in the land?
You know, Chief Haywasidi,
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things. A lot of things that we must avoid if we're going to keep these people free.
Welcome back to D&Derailed. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Jordan Alfaro, and as always, I am joined by my fine feathered friends, Mr. Music as...
I'm a big guy. Middle name Cleveland.
Timmy Moriarty as...
Yeah.
Dietrich Thomas.
Tyler Brown as...
Oh, who are you?
Chatter.
Austin Andrade as...
I'm Mr. McCoy.
And Johnny Nerio as...
Varden von Anderson.
That's right. I did reverse around the table this
You
time.
did. I
You
say, don't you
did.
start at the other end? Usually
me
off a little bit.
Yeah.
Usually
exactly.
I'm
On our
last.
toes.
Exactly. Had to do something.
Well, I was first this time, and I was kind of caught off guard.
I'm going to slap you.
You all right over there?
You could talk.
No, I...
We
I
hope
hate
you
Farmer
all
Baker
are well.
so much.
Nah, you love him.
No, I don't. I really don't. I think I might have to kill him.
See, every time I talk like him, I have to look down.
We just got to get a bathtub on the second floor of the inn and then blow up the side of the inn.
So my soul's
So we
on.
can have a scenario where he goes,
No. Oh, that's Sam Fromm.
All right,
That's cool.
where are we at?
All right, so my boy Terrell, a.k.a. Mr. Music, is going to read the recap.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Fuck my ass.
We are... Yeah, okay. Farmer Baker will now read the recap.
But Jay Mason will. What's up, party people? How you doing? I'm back. Yeah, that's right. I know you missed me. You missed it. Well, previously on D&Derailed. Oh, you like the way that sounds. The boys being stuck in the Griffon City, 1845, decided to change their attire to fit the time period. Yeah, that's right. I changed everything. Jay completely... Oh, me. I'm Jay. I completely changed who I was.
I became Farmer Baker.
Does anyone else want to read the recap? Does anybody else?
Mr. McCoy
I think he's
volunteers
doing-
as tribute.
I think he's doing a great job.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I am intrigued.
The mantle. Mr. Farmer... Well, yeah, I took him... Yeah, okay. I was Farmer Baker, okay? I already said that. I was reading ahead, but I was thinking ahead. Next bullet point, okay?
It's so clean.
Austin's going to read the recap.
This thing's awesome.
Previously on D&Derailed, the boys, being stuck in Griffon City, 1845, decided to change their attire to fit the time period. Jay completely changed who he was and took up the mantle, Mr. Farmer Cleveland Baker. Being inspired by the idea, the rest of the party created new personas while finding outfits in the bag of disguises. During his search for a serape, Varden discovered a Rubik's Cube in the bag. After a whole ordeal trying to solve the cube, it opened to reveal a hologram of the director who made a hilarious Star Wars reference. Man, Jordan is a comedy genius beyond compare.
That is so nice of you to say, Austin.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I definitely wrote this.
That is so thoughtful. I don't get enough praise here, honestly.
See, I was going to leave that line out.
I think you get too much of it, actually. I don't know.
And
are
then
you
the
talking
boys
about?
made their way
Self-praise.
into town. Then the boys made their way into town and ran into Joe Schmo, the owner of the local general store, who pointed them in the direction of City Hall. Once inside City Hall, the boys wanted to eavesdrop on a meeting happening inside the mayor's office, but ended up just barging in. In the meeting was Sheriff Winston Twiddle, innkeeper Douglas Edward Ed Vuel, genius naming, Jordan, great job for real.
Thank you so
You're
much,
so
Austin.
welcome, sir.
You are such
It's
a
my
kind
pleasure.
man.
Okay, that one actually sounded genuine. I actually thought you said that.
And then there was also the bank proprietor, Mr. Ernest Fox with 2 X's, Pitt River Chief, how do I pronounce this?
Haywasidi.
Haywasidi. And then there was Pitt River Chief Haywasidi and the mayor, whom they know as the director. Chet decided to put the moves on Ed, but was offered a room at the inn instead. And the boys made a great first impression with the Sheriff Twiddle. After their run-ins, they then explained to the mayor who they were and their new personas, Hans Gutenberg, Mr. McCoy, Emmett Munster, Richard Thomas, and...
Farmer Baker.
Thank you. The mayor then showed the boys a prototype Arcano battery and played a fun little joke on Varden. He looked like such a dummy.
Yeah, he did.
Eventually,
Stupid
the
dummy.
mayor gave the party $10 to book some rooms at the inn, where Ed was calmly sitting at a table, not bothering to go to church on a Sunday. Should have been the first clue. Mr. McCoy and Mr. Thomas played a card game with Ed in which the stakes grew more and more each round. First $1 from Mr. Thomas and a fancy hat from Mr. McCoy.
Page 2.
Page 2. In the second round, Mr. Thomas put in $1.50, Mr. McCoy a history textbook from the future. No sweat. And Ed put down a silver pendant with a red gem in it. Clue number 2. In the final round of betting, Mr. Thomas put in his phone. Mr. McCoy had nothing to offer except half a soul, which Ed liked very, very much. Mr. Thomas was allowed to transfer his bet to Mr. McCoy in exchange for half of his soul, which he then accepted. Once the cards were laid bare, the two future dudes both had 2 pair, but D.E. Buell, obviously, had 3 of a kind. They were all 6s, and disappeared into flames. Meanwhile, Farmer Baker went up to the room and took his clothes off, as per usual. Did I do that justice?
Yes.
All right. Farmer Baker took off his clothes as usual and pushed both of the beds together into one big bed. Finally, Emmett Munster and Hans Gutenberg walked into their room where Ernest Fox was sitting on the bed. Ernest then said, "Chet, Varden, pleasure to see you again." To which Emmett coolly said, "How's it going, Sam?"
Thank you, Austin. Thank you for so many kind words.
You're welcome. They all came from my mind.
Since
I
y'all didn't
believe
want
that.
Jay to read it, let's go.
I
Let's
fucking
do it.
hate everything you choose to be in this moment right now.
Everything you
Hey.
choose to be.
That's what further off the rails is gonna be.
I fucking... Oh, God damn it.
Oh yeah. You don't know about that, but you will.
Oh, my God. All right.
It's gonna be great.
Go for it, senor.
So, we are going to start... Let me go ahead. We are going to go ahead and start off in the room with Emmett Munster and Hans Gutenberg. So, Chet, it appears you figured it out. Varden, did you figure it out too?
Yes, of course. What was it that you figured
His name's
out?
Hans Gruber. What are you talking about?
I thought that was Jay.
Huh?
I thought Jay was Hans Gruber.
I thought Snape was Hans Gruber.
Yeah, I thought Jay was Snape.
It was the creeper the whole time.
What the hell is happening?
You're not in the room.
Anyways,
You can't hear any of this.
how's it going, guys?
I suppose we could be better.
A little
We're worse for
tired,
wear.
to be honest, but
Yeah, that makes sense. So you guys see that Ernest, I fucked up at the end of the last episode and described Ernest as the man with the brown beard that was slightly unkempt. Ernest is actually the guy with the goatee and slicked back black hair.
I knew it.
So that was my bad. That's on me. I don't want any emails from any of you guys.
I already sent it.
So you guys see that Ernest just turns into Sam. You see that they have that smooth, reflective skin, completely bald head. So, how you guys liking the city?
could use some amenities, honestly.
Like what?
I don't know. I guess I got used to it living down there in Griffon City. I really appreciate like restrooms. Great White North, no restrooms like that, you know?
I'm sure you miss the park too.
Yeah, like grass. Nope, no grass out
There's
here.
not a lot of grass out here.
It's all scrub brush.
It's
Tumbleweeds.
desert, tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
You know,
We're going to build the reservoir about 100 years. So,
Sounds right to me.
yeah, it's about right.
is that something you're going to build with the director?
Sorry. Right now I'm thinking of him as the mayor. Yes, the director.
You're giving him information, Hans.
He already knows him. You know him.
Yeah.
Yes, but he might not have known that he was going to get the promotion to director.
Hey, I don't mean to be a dick or anything, but my pronouns are they, especially when I'm in this form. I mean, I can, and you see that they turn into Ernest. Now we can say he. Does that
I
make
like
it?
this Saitama look that you had going on before. I like that, yeah.
Okay. And you see they turn back into this smooth, reflective skin.
Okay, Genos.
So, how's it going?
Well, like I said, we are worse for wear, and we don't know where to
I
start.
kick off my boots. Take off my boots and start to walk in the room, unload my pack, sit on the bed.
What is it that you came to us for?
Just wanted to see how you guys are liking the city. I think it's important that major officials in the city know how visitors or residents are doing. Super important.
Good. How are you doing?
Fine, actually. It's a little warm, and I don't know. Sundays are weird. I honestly do not like them.
You're not brimming with rage or anything.
No.
That's good. That's always good.
Yeah. Why would I be brimming with rage?
Last time I saw you, you were upset about something.
What? No.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm not the upset kind of person.
Everyone has a bit of everything in them, including rage.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a whole spectrum of emotions, but in general, I'm pretty neutral.
So you don't wear your emotions on your sleeve.
You should let Hans read your fortune. I think that would be really interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You see they put out their hand.
It's
Do you
like
wanna read
his
my
hand. His hand is it's reflective. You said his body's
It's
reflective.
clammy.
Yeah, so Sam's skin is
Moist.
like if you guys have ever seen the Watchmen show, there's that character that has the mask that has, it's like reflective. That's essentially what their skin looks like.
Like Rorschach?
Not necessarily like Rorschach, but the Watchmen show on HBO.
Oh, I haven't seen the show.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so
that
there's some
either.
clips and stuff. It's essentially like their skin is like a mirror.
Oh.
But it kind of muted. It's not like reflecting all the light off. It's pretty muted. Yeah.
Does Sam have any, like, wrinkles?
No, completely smooth.
Like Slender Man.
Yeah, Slenderman-esque.
Some tinfoil.
Do they have eyebrows?
No hair at all.
Wow.
You got the Brazilian thing going.
Do they have like tinfoil eyebrows?
No, it's more of just like imagine your face with no hair whatsoever, no wrinkles, no imperfections.
No eyeballs?
No, there's eyeballs.
Nose? Mouth?
Yeah,
Voldemort?
yeah. It's like it's a normal face.
I have another question.
Curious. I mean, normal being no eyebrows,
White.
obviously.
Wow,
That's not
racist.
normal. Is our room like right next to theirs?
Yeah.
Like, how thin are the walls?
Go ahead and give me a perception check with disadvantage since you are naked on the bed.
Well, I'm not listening.
He's in the other room.
I'm just
correct?
playing a banjo very loud, and I want to know if they can hear it.
Where did you get a banjo?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there's a banjo in the closet if you guys want one.
Is it one of the amenities of the room?
Yes.
Oh.
Every room comes with a banjo.
Yeah, or a mandolin.
A mandolin.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
More of a liar guy myself, but hey,
Oh, okay. And you see they reach under the bed and pull out a lyre.
Hey.
Where
you
did
go.
you get that?
Every room has one.
You called my bluff. God, I don't play any instruments.
I know you don't. You see that it's just minor illusion.
This man. Person.
Yeah.
Bear pig.
You're really... It's rough.
It is.
It's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve. This is Jordan talking. It's definitely a learning curve. And it's okay. We learn. We learn along the
normalize
way.
pronouns.
Yeah.
Just refer to them as Sam.
Yeah.
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 That's
Or-
the easiest way.
Yeah.
This
exactly.
Sam. Oh, that Sam.
So do you guys have any questions for me? I feel like the director.
Keep it down over there.
I hope that's royalty free. Man,
And we get sued.
Farmer Baker is having a
YouTube
great
video.
time in there, isn't he?
I want a performance check out of that.
Oh yeah,
That-
Farmer Baker, can you give me a performance check real quick?
I already did it.
Nat 20.
Oh my goodness!
Nat 20. First
What a
roll
waste.
of the day. First
What
roll
do you
of the
mean?
night.
What a waste! It's perfect.
Nat 20.
Can confirm
That's
it is a
actually
20.
what we are
First roll
hearing.
of the night.
Yeah, you are actually playing that right now. You are actually
Jesus.
playing them. Man, Farmer Baker, he's actually pretty good at that. I don't even know how he did that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he could play the banjo.
Honestly, he doesn't even surprise me anymore.
I know.
Man of many talents.
Yeah, he's a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Or a J of all trades,
Yeah.
I should say.
Oh, jeez.
I know. So,
But,
do you have any questions?
well...
Are there any questions that you would want us to ask?
No, I mean, the director must have sent you guys back in time for a reason, right? So, he must have asked you guys to have some sort of mission over here?
Now, I'm not telling you to reveal your hand here or anything, but...
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Well,
I'm a pretty good poker player.
I would imagine.
Yeah. I actually won the World Series of Poker 4 times.
You know who was a good poker player? The
Tom
gentleman
DeWan.
downstairs. What?
Oh.
The man downstairs.
How would you know that?
Oh, Ed?
Weren't we downstairs? Weren't we watching? We were
No.
watching.
You guys
We just went
walked
straight
upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah,
Oh.
you guys walked upstairs.
Uh,
Yeah, Ed's very good at poker. Pharaoh, I should say.
at Faro.
Yeah, Pharaoh. That's what they call it right now.
So, interesting.
What do you know, Sam?
I mean, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Oh, I have a good question.
Ooh, okay. All right, I'll start off with you, Varden. Or do you want me to call you Hans?
Call me Vons.
Vons. You know what? Okay. So, Vons, it feels like I am emotionally muted. It feels like I know everything, therefore nothing can surprise me. Does that make sense?
Is that why he's always so emotionally muted?
No, I think that might be something completely different.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do you know everything, Vons?
I think it's my condition.
Oh.
yeah, the eczema.
It's hereditary.
I'm sure it is.
Does that mean childhood trauma?
I have a really good question if you know everything.
Yes.
And I'm
Do
very
you want me to call you
interested-
Emmett or Chet?
Whichever.
Okay, Emmett, what's your question?
Chemet.
When does Doors of Stone by Patrick Rothfuss get released? What year?
Well, I mean, it depends on... I'm not going to go into that right now. 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to, as long as everything's not destroyed in the future.
No, nothing's going to be destroyed.
I don't know. We're fucking
Things
up the
are gonna
timeline
be-
a little bit.
Things are going to be different,
We could
but not
fuck
destroyed.
it up more.
Yeah.
It's possible. You know.
You won't fuck up the timeline that you're currently in more. So essentially what's going to happen is the time track that you guys are on is going to remain the same. But then your choices are going to create branching timelines that essentially the people that are affected by it aren't going to know that that wasn't how things normally happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is there any chance you could
Perfectly.
send us to a timeline in which you don't, like, explode and destroy the world or whatever? You know?
Yeah, it's a possibility. The biggest thing is that I would have to manipulate a lot of things in order to create the same ending result while still maintaining your guys'
Existence?
Yeah. Or you could find another point in time to exist in, and essentially you would have to pluck yourself out of that point in time and then put that in this time track, and it's a whole complicated process. But you see that they snap their fingers. Chet, you are completely frozen. Varden, you
What
are the
did you
only
do?
one that can move. I need the rest of you guys to go
Get
inside.
the fuck out.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll go inside.
He's frozen. He can't move.
So, Varden, what do you desire in life?
Well, I simply, in our other timeline, when I was, I had not simply ran away from home, but I told my parents, who lived up in the good estates, in the vistas.
Mm-hmm.
I told them I didn't want the fortune, the inheritance. the good life. I wanted to make something of myself. And that's what I did. I made the blind teller, and I think I just wanted to have a place that anyone could go to, whether it be political entities or the simple common man, you know. And I wanted to, with my companions, now try to, what do you say, save the world, you know, at least the city, you know. And now we are here. Your friend, in quotes, you know, the director, you know, he sent us here to do that. But everything's a little fuzzy. So,
Varden, how would you feel if I said that I could offer you anything? Anything that you desire?
well, when you say anything, like,
I mean prosperity. Prosperity for the blind teller. Prosperity with a life of the people that you care about. Your mother, your father, Eliana, Barty, Birdie, and your friends. How would you feel about that?
it would sound like too good of a dream.
Yeah, I suppose it would sound like that.
Are you in a way bribing me?
No, I'm not bribing you. I believe that everybody should live up to their fullest potential. That's all I want for anybody.
I
Is for
agree.
them to live up to their fullest potential and to achieve the dreams that they want to achieve. And it would be wrong of me to stand in your way of doing that, especially if I'm the one that had the ability to make that happen. Although, because I have the ability to make that happen, I also have the ability to not make that happen. And the only way I can make it happen is if you let me do the things that need to happen in order for the universe and fate to be in equilibrium.
Are you saying this is the fate of the universe?
Absolutely.
And what is it that you wish? If things were to go your course, what would happen?
Why don't you follow me? And you see that they open the door, and you guys walk downstairs, and you look out at the city, and everything is completely frozen in time. You see a tumbleweed stopped mid-tumble. And they point out at the city. This is Old Town Griffon City. This is in the artisanal district. This is the beginning of everything. And you see that they point far in the distance. Over there, it's where the commercial district's going to be. And right there, the financial district. Way over there, the vistas. And cutting it is 4th Avenue, where the blind teller is, with so much pain and strife. And it doesn't need to be like that because of decisions that the director made. It is like that. Now, how would you feel if I was able to make those things not happen while still maintaining the balance of the universe?
When you say not happen, do you mean they will not be destroyed? Or what do you mean?
I mean that the lives of the people that live in 4th Avenue don't have to be as hard as they are in your time. I can give everyone an equal opportunity there.
And what is it that you request from me in exchange?
You just let me do the things that need to be done.
And if that includes getting in the way of my companions, what then? What am I to tell them?
That you want to be happy. That you need to make a sacrifice.
But that sacrifice would be them, wouldn't it be?
No, absolutely not. Sacrifice would be mostly philosophical and metaphorical. Varden, do you know what the term Holocaust means?
Vaguely. I mean,
It translates
I read
to
about it into a history book.
It translates to sacrifice by fire. Did you know that?
I did not.
A sacrifice for any ideal must be made. The Nazis in, 1938 decided that their ideal was for some sort of quote-unquote master race, which doesn't exist. There is no race of people. The idea of race is something that we've constructed ourselves. But the important thing is that they had an idea that they were willing to sacrifice things for, which is honorable in a way if they had channeled that passion into something productive. And what I want is I'm going to create a Holocaust for a better world, a world where everybody has an equal opportunity. And yes, people will die, but people are going to die not out of some systematic killing, but out of basic evolutionary laws. Survival of the fittest. That's the way that people should die.
So what you're saying is, many must die so that the strong may rise.
The strong and the smart. Those that have the mental, physical, and intellectual fortitude to allow them to survive.
But will these few who will rise among the intelligent and the strong, will this include my friends?
No, your friends are going to live. They're going to be happier. They're not going to have to fight in some epic battle where the imminence of death is around the corner and in between every action that you make. You can be safe and just accept the world as it will and should be.
But how many must die for your vision to come into fruition?
Well, that's the thing. It's not like one moment. It's not like in one moment I'm just going to destroy everything. No. Something is going to happen, and then over time, evolution will take place, and natural selection will take place, as it has for millions upon millions of years. As happens on not only this planet, but every single planet. I am asking for the opportunity to make that happen. And in exchange, I am offering you the opportunity to be happy when that happens. You don't have to make a decision right now. I just want to
Okay.
make you this offer for you to think about it. And when you're ready, you let me know. Just remember, offers don't last forever.
I will think about it.
Good. Let's go back to the room.
Okay.
And you guys walked back into the room where you see Chet frozen in time, taking off his boots, and everything moves again. Emmett, you see that Vons and Sam are just
I have fallen asleep with
standing.
my eyes open, frozen.
Fucking mermaid man.
Yeah, so you were in the middle of taking off your boots.
Yeah.
But you don't even notice that time even stopped. Didn't feel like any time passed. But you do notice that Sam and Vons are in slightly different spots.
Damn, you guys are fast. Instant transmission. Where do I get that power?
You want me to see?
Dragon Ball
You want to see us do it again?
I'm not going to do it again.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Never
Come
mind.
on,
I kind of
man.
wanted to see it again.
Oh, okay.
Did you show him how?
And Vons, you are frozen in time.
Do we have to go back
Emmett.
outside again?
I'm
You
not.
are not.
I just froze on instinct.
Emmett, I would like to talk to you.
Yeah?
Everyone get out of the room.
But
That would be hilarious.
not right now.
Okay.
Just know I'm going to talk to you. And I'm going to tell you something similar to what I said to Vons. Not exactly the same,
Okay.
but
Was it good?
I thought it was
Did
really
you tell him
good.
the secret to life?
No, there's no real
That's,
secret.
That's the
You're
number-
frozen.
There's no
Got
real
him.
secret to life. But anyways, I know you just wanted to see that. And you guys start back up again.
42.
Damn it, JP.
The answer is 42.
We're going to go ahead and cut over to Farmer Baker and Mr. Thomas and Mr. McCoy in the other room. So what are you guys doing?
He was pulling the beds
man
back
gentleman.
together, if I recall.
Yeah, you have the sheets between your ass cheeks.
I think Dietrich has just laid down on the ground at this point. Just ready to call it a day.
Mr. Farmer Baker, could you please share the beds? I would like to sleep, and you kinda still owe me.
He's pulling the kill my mom card.
I'm gonna keep pulling that
Wow.
card until the day I die.
You see, I got sheets between my butt cheeks.
I can see that.
Sheets between your cheeks.
It's like my ass is a superhero.
Got an ass cape.
Callan's gonna go to the closet
I think they
and see
call
if
that a
there's
tail.
Not the first time. Hey.
brutal.
There's a banjo in there.
I think they call that a tail.
Callan,
There's a second banjo.
there's two.
Yeah, because
'Cause
Farmer
he
Baker
took
was
out
already
the
playing
to
one.
play it. Oh God, are there any sheets?
Yes, there are extra sheets in there.
Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 extra sheets. I'm gonna pass one of those sheets just over Dietrich if he's on the ground,
I just
kind of
grab it.
haphazardly.
Half as our.
I crumple it up.
Haphazardly.
Hazardly?
Haphazardly? Is
Haphazardly.
that a Power Rangers villain?
Think about it.
Haphazard.
I know
Sounds like a
exactly
Pokemon.
why you said it like that, but I didn't like it.
I take it and just curl it up into a ball and stick it under my head so I have a pillow.
Oh, that's so sweet. There are pillows in there.
There are also
yeah,
pillows.
there are also pillows
I'll
in there.
toss him a pillow as well after he's folded it up.
Pillowcase up and starts to try and put it on.
Like pajamas.
I take the pillow and put it underneath my head as well. I need 2 pillows.
Your neck is just super elevated. You're gonna
Yeah.
breathe so well
Yeah,
tonight.
know.
your chin is in your chest.
I always have to exercise
It's like
that
one of
to
those
make
pillows
sure.
that let you lay down on your side comfortably, like ergonomically. Has,
Yeah,
like,
I know the one.
The hole in it.
I got a Tempur-Pedic and then also one of those memory foam pillows. I double stack.
Nice.
Got to keep the spine aligned when you're sleeping. Anyway, Jay, it's going to be very hard. I'm sorry, Farmer Baker. It's going to be very hard to keep my spine aligned if I have to sleep on the floor. So if you could keep your superhero sheets in your butt cheeks, but just do it on one of the mattresses, that would be awesome.
Well, the mattresses are together. So, I'm in the middle. You're on one side. And he's on the other side. But he's on the floor. But he's going to be on the other side. So you can be in the... Do you want to be in the middle?
Fucking rocks fall, everybody dies. Jesus Christ.
An asteroid hits Earth. And
Sam
the world
Fromm,
ends.
why?
I don't much care for sharing a bed with you, Jay. So, Dietrich, is there enough room on the floor next to you?
I just open my arms.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'd rather give you a hug than fucking naked Jay. So, I'm going to come in for a one-handed kind of bro hug with Dietrich. I feel like we've bonded. And then I'll move over to the other corner of the room to snuggle up for sleepy time.
Snuggle up for sleepy. That's what Mama used to say.
When he goes to Dietrich, I'm gonna John Cena body slam him.
Oh my god.
You're a
Who?
monster.
Who are you body slamming?
Callan into you.
Can I make a perception check and try to dodge this?
Go ahead and give me a deck save.
Okay.
And Farmer Baker, I would like you to give me an
That's some
athletics
good
check.
stuff.
Can I make a save just in case I get fucking landed on?
Yes, please. Give me a deck save.
I think y'all be good. Oh, yeah, that's
We should be fine, but
You'd be
I often
surprised.
talk too soon.
Nat 1.
He flipped it to a 20.
How'd you do, Farmer Baker?
It's gonna rely on that young.
8.
Fuck. Got a 7.
I got a nat 1.
What?
Fucking
What? I
Is this
rolled
an RKO?
bad.
fucking
He's gonna RKO.
What?
So, this is incredible. So,
Jesus.
Farmer Baker, you jump up into the air to body slam, but you end up accidentally like rolling around. Dietrich, or Mr. Thomas, you see this going on and you go to roll out of the way, but Farmer Baker's forearm hits you right in your forehead as you're rolling out of the way. Mr. McCoy, as Farmer Baker is turning around, you see his ass
I
cake
don't like this.
start coming over like a sail. A sail of ass sweat comes down, and you get full Baker ass right in the face.
It was truly heroic, wasn't it?
Please go ahead and roll for ass sweat.
What does an 8 give me?
A lot of ass sweat.
Great.
I
don't
just out of
like
curiosity, what would a 20 have given him?
Still a lot of ass sweat. You get ass sweat no matter what.
20 pints
It's a multiplier,
of ass
actually.
Yeah.
So the better you do, the worse
The
you do.
worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, even
It's-
if you do terribly, it's still bad.
Yeah.
There's no good option in
It's
this.
ass sweat.
It's ass sweat.
You guys don't like ass sweat?
Well, okay.
You just immediately lose, you know?
So
I just sniffed. Oh, that was terrible. Jay, your cape needs to be washed.
Can I quickly jump back onto a bed?
yeah, sure. You jump onto the bed.
Sick.
I would also like to jump onto the bed and not let Farmer Baker back onto the bed.
I'm just gonna starfish on the floor.
The floor is
God,
yours now.
so gross.
Wait, is the floor like finished? Like is it like finished wood or is it still like kind of like
It's very rustic.
unfinished,
Oh,
rustic, like
splintery?
splintery?
No, it's like finished wood. It's like nice
It's finished wood. It's nice.
Yeah, it's
It
nice
feels
wood.
good.
Yeah, it's
All right,
good wood.
Farmer Baker is like
He finds a
like a
knot in
cat,
the wood.
like how a cat goes up next to your legs and like starts rubbing up against
Oh,
you.
Jesus
I'm doing that
Christ.
on the ground, just like rubbing my body
He's going
on-
wood to wood.
up the
Yeah.
ground, rolling over,
I'm past it.
Rubbing
I'm on
my-
the bed. I'm sleeping.
spreading the cheeks, even getting the splits in there, getting the gooch rubbing nice and.
Oh, no.
I'm
Farmer
just
Baker,
rubbing.
as you are rubbing this, you feel a pain in your back. you feel like tension
Oh no.
in your back.
As soon as I feel it, I immediately scorpion.
You,
Like your legs are pulling behind you?
yeah. So you feel this pain in your back, Farmer Baker. And then you look down at your legs and you see that they are so wrinkled and so old. And you look at your hands and you see liver spots all up your arm. And then pain's gone. Liver spots are gone.
Are the wrinkles gone?
Yeah. Wrinkles are gone.
Well, that was a freaky thing. I don't think this persona, me, Farmer Baker, can. I'm talking to myself right now.
I can tell.
I'm just on the ground. I don't think I can partake or tell my friends how much that was freaky. So
Switch up. Yo, guys, Jay Mason
Oh my
here.
God.
Some shit just happened. I don't know what the fuck just happened. My back hurt. My legs went wrinkly. It was
It's
like a
'cause
raisin.
you're rolling around on the ground, dude. Well, that.
Callan, as you're
Re-say
saying
that second part.
as you're saying this to him, you feel you don't have any teeth in your mouth. And your skin is so smooth and slightly fat.
My gains.
Look at him. Callan's changing now. What is going on?
And you pop back to your normal self.
My
Six
brand.
pack. Thank God.
Oh my goodness. This is really freaky. I'm going to pull up my guns.
Can you point him at the wall at the very least?
You already killed his mom. Don't kill him too.
And then I start blasting.
Dietrich, are you still up? Did you see that?
what?
Because now I'm freaking out.
What?
You see Dietrich's
What?
hair has turned completely white.
Ew, sick. It's my new dude,
Yo, that's not a bad look for you, bro.
right?
You're okay with this?
Yeah.
You're not weirded out?
I mean, am I wrinkly?
No.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm totally
You
fine
look-
with it.
he looks totally normal except for white hair.
Yo, what the
I'm
hell?
digging the white hair.
You lucked out.
And then it just turns right back to
Damn.
what color is it? Brown
It's like
hair?
brown.
Yeah.
My hair color.
Yeah. Turns right back into his normal brown hair.
Damn. Try and go for that silver fox look, you know?
You know, if you turned into a bear again in that moment, do you think you'd be a polar bear?
That would be awesome.
Hey, can you turn into a bear right now just for the fuck of it?
I can't.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you try, but it doesn't work.
I can't really turn into a bear. Not Ned. I can do a wolf,
Okay,
not bears.
all right.
Do-
That's cool.
I,
Where's Varden?
Do you have questions?
What?
I have questions.
I forgot what happened.
We can ask him tomorrow. I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm going to go next door.
I'm worried I'm going to get fat in the future.
What are you talking about?
I need
Well-
to keep up my athletics.
You might.
With
Sorry.
calisthenics.
Yes.
Hey, you guys
So-
want to smoke this blunt with me?
No.
So do you
no.
guys
go
go
to
to
bed.
sleep?
I'm
Yes.
going to bed. Dietrich is.
Well, in the other room.
Yeah. Do you two go to
Pretty much
sleep?
sleep.
Well, is Sam still in the room?
No, Sam left.
So I look at Emmett, and then I turn, and then Sam Fromm is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn back and Emmett's asleep.
Oh yeah. And can you imagine Emmett's gone too? I look in the mirror. I'm gone.
How did this happen? I'm a vampire. Yeah, so you guys go to sleep.
I step out. When they go to sleep, I step out for like 15 minutes.
This is
Smoke.
gonna be great.
I smoke for like 15 minutes.
You see Ed Vuel in the den, and he's smoking a cigar.
What's up?
Hey Ed, how you doing?
My Mr. Baker, you look like you have had an ordeal.
Oh man, I've seen some shit.
Haven't we all?
It's crazy. I need to smoke.
As do I.
light-
And you see he puffs on his cigar.
I'm gonna light the blunt. That's as fat as the cigar.
Good lord. Please give me a con save.
What'd you do?
He rolled a blunt as fat as a cigar.
Well, if it's not
That
going to be as
sounds
fast as a
amazing.
cigar, are you doing it right?
No, I
That
think you're
sounds
doing
like
it
a good-
terribly wrong if you have it like that.
Sounds like a good time.
14.
You get pretty high.
Man,
Mr. Baker, are you okay?
I am like my name. I am baked. No, I'm not even like baked. I am. What's that word? It starts with. What's that letter?
You see that Ed comes up to you and just kind of picks you up fireman style
Fried.
and,
I'm
and,
fried.
and takes you upstairs and places
Hey, why are you
you
touching me? I
It's
slap
okay,
him.
Mr. Baker.
Are you still
it's
naked?
Okay.
Yeah.
With a butt
Yes.
sheet cape.
Yes.
I am
That sounds
completely
such
naked.
This was such an interesting
I'm
choice
completely
of job.
naked.
That's gangster as fuck.
He takes you and just places you down. You immediately
Hey.
pass out.
Just
You're
rolling the
greened out.
Butt ass naked.
It is the wild, wild west.
So you guys go to sleep. And
Oh, Varden snores.
Oh, so does Dietrich.
none of you guys have any dreams. None of you guys have any dreams. There is no vision inside your mind as you sleep.
Can I say right before
That makes sense.
Varden closes his eyes, he's kind of staring up the ceiling and he says, "Anything I want." And then he closes his eyes to go to sleep.
Cool. So you guys don't have any dreams. No visions of any kind. No fantasies of any kind.
That makes sense because I got Fred.
And you guys wake up the next morning. And it's a Monday. The town, it's about 9 o'clock.
Damn, we slept in.
Isn't it
And
like middle of the day?
yeah,
We slept for like 18 hours.
you guys are tired.
Jesus.
You guys
I feel
depleted
like
all
we-
your
we
magical
slept
energy.
Too much.
And you guys all wake up the next morning.
Oh, wow. I feel so good. I'm so glad I got the mattress. I think I would have had a kink.
Dietrich is still snoring. You're trying to talk to him, but he's just not there yet.
Awesome. Just, I'm in my reverie of how great it felt to sleep for so long.
Jay's taking laps around.
Around the room.
room?
No, outside, wherever we're staying.
Yeah, Emmett's
The-
already checking out where 3 Mile Park would have been.
Okay. Yeah. You walk through town. You know that this is where Old Town Griffon City would be. You guys were kind of talking about it the previous day. Callan and Dietrich were kind of telling you because, you know, they live or work in this area. And you know that if you go a little bit more north and eastward, you would hit the land where 3 Mile Park would be. And you see that it's at the base of the highlands. And you see that there is, you know, a couple trees growing. It's not the big park that you're used to.
Is it mostly like dirt?
Yeah, mostly dirt. There's some, you know, cacti growing. There's a couple of trees growing, like Joshua trees.
I'm doing pull-ups in the trees.
Is my pond there?
No, your pond was man-made.
But there was no pre-existing pond whatsoever.
Nope.
I'm just gonna sit down where my pond would have been.
You sit down, and you hear "goo" in the dirt. It sounds like the ground is hollow.
I guess I'll investigate it. I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
You kind of dust it off, and you see that there is a small hatch.
Is it wood?
He was
Yes.
just lost.
It's not like a vault.
No, it's a small hatch.
I'll lift it up.
You lift it up, and there is a small alcove in there. It's a small, empty alcove. And what do you do?
Does it remind me of the alcove that I had in the jungle gym?
This is exactly your alcove.
Okay.
Sure.
This is exactly your alcove.
It's the alcove next to the other alcove.
I'm gonna take out one of my duplicate rubber duckies. I'm gonna put it there for future me.
You put this little rubber ducky there, and you see a small book in the bottom of this alcove.
I like books. Books are good. I pick it up.
You pick it up, and inside are pictures.
The lusty Argonian. I knew it.
Lusty
It's always that one.
Always a good story.
You see pictures of some of the local native tribes.
Yeah.
And you...
The Wapo?
Yes, there is pictures of the Wapo tribe, but also the Pit River tribe.
Pit River.
You are looking through, you see that same native man, Chief Hewasidi, that you saw in the meeting earlier. And you see him there standing in front of his tribe, and you see their camp there, and some of their living quarters. And in the picture, you see old Joe.
Oof. What does he look like?
He looks like old Joe.
Exactly the same as
Exactly
old
the
Joe?
same.
Joe.
He's the time-traveling vagrant.
Yeah. Honestly, he smells like he hasn't washed since then, so probably hasn't.
And as you continue flipping through some of these photos, you see that old Joe is standing in front of a lake. There's a couple of ducks surrounding him, and he's feeding them small fruits, grapes.
The glorious grape spot. All right.
And you hear footsteps behind you.
In the alcove, not above it.
Above it, like
Okay.
coming towards the alcove.
I'm just gonna sit down on the ground with the book in my lap, like going through it. Did I leave it open? I did.
Yeah.
I didn't say that I was
Yeah.
closing it.
You see Chief Hewasidi.
So, it appears that you've found the Book of Kajor.
I am very familiar with her.
Kajor takes many forms. The one that Kajor has chosen to take now is this man.
I'm familiar with him too.
He calls himself Joe.
I know Joe very well. It's kind of crazy to think that I've met the deity that I worship.
We always see our deities no matter where we go. Everything that we do is because of our deity. Every choice that we make.
It's kind of a weird situation. Kind of at a crossroads right now. Hey, Basidi.
Why is that?
Well, I'm just a dude from far off land, a descendant of the people, and I'm not from around here, we'll say. So everything's kind of been thrust at me. I'm just rolling with the punches.
Why do you not punch back?
Sometimes, when I have the feeling of Kajora, I do, in protection of my clan or my tribe. But sometimes, most of the time, I feel that it isn't right. It's better to walk away. But things are happening so fast, and I'm not meant for any of it. Honestly, this world seems more to suit me than the last.
There are many things in life that are quite confusing in the moment. But we must all make a choice.
How many of you are there? How many of your people do you have here?
Well, I don't take regular head counts, but it's looking about like 250, somewhere around there.
Pretty good numbers.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But we're being encroached upon. The sheriff believes us to be harbingers of doom.
You might not believe it, but I am a distant descendant of someone that is in your tribe. And there's going to be a division where some of us decide to go north to escape them, while the others stay.
And why do you choose to tell me this? Why
'Cause I
not
think-
do actions to prevent it?
Because there's more out there. The world is always so much bigger. And honestly, the people were happy up there. I don't think it's anything that happens to cause a schism between the people. I think it's just a decision that's made. There's still unity.
You see that Chief Hewasidi sits down at the edge of the alcove, kind of looks down. You're still inside the alcove, right?
Yep.
He looks around, looks up towards the highlands, and you see that he turns into Sam.
Son of a bitch. I can't even connect with my great-great-great-grandfather or whatever.
No, Chet, you absolutely can. You absolutely can.
I can't.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is he one of the ones that goes up north?
Yes, of course he is.
He's the one that leads him up there.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yes. Would you like to meet him?
Yeah. In a time where none of this was going on. It's so confusing.
Follow me. And time stops. And Sam leads you up the highlands. And I'm gonna need everybody to get the hell out of here again.
Fuck you too.
All right.
Oh, your dog's coming. I was waiting for chips.
What?
I was waiting for chips.
In the interim of waiting for people to leave, we are going to take a sponsor break.
Make sure to check out Loot Crate, everybody.
Yeah.
Jimmy Smith and Jay has to exit the room, so I'm exiting the room.
I'm cutting the shit out of
Yeah.
So, Chet, Sam leads you up the hills of the highlands. Birds have stopped.
Do I
mid-flight.
recognize it?
It looks exactly the same.
Erosion really hasn't taken very much of it away. Cool.
And you see the same park that you fought the blights in.
Oh, Pit River Park,
You are in Pit River Park.
where the reservoir's going to be.
No, the lake is up there. The reservoir is down by the vistas.
Okay.
Fuck. No, it's okay. It's fine. Haven't really talked about that.
Yeah.
We haven't really visited the vistas. So you see this lake. The same lake where just a few hundred feet away, your life completely changed. Where the world that you knew flipped upside down. And you see a thriving community of the Pit River tribe. And Sam lets time go again. And you see that they turn into Ernest. So Chet, this is the Pit River tribe. In all its glory.
It is all its glory. Even at the peak, I only saw 12. It's pretty nuts.
Things are going to change tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everything changes tomorrow.
The peace and tranquility leaves.
In the worst possible way. But you can stop that if you really wanted to.
How so?
You can tell them to leave. You can tell them to go with you before that terrible tragedy even takes place. And you can go with them. And you see old Joe by the lake, feeding ducks some little sliced grapes. There's old Joe over there.
Will she endorse me in leaving?
Why don't you go talk to her?
Fair. And I walk over there.
Yeah, and you see Sam just kind of stands where they are. And you walk up to old Joe. Oh, hey there, fella.
Hey,
Never
bud.
seen you around here before.
You have. Just not exactly in this scenario. When we came down here last, I was riding in your grocery cart.
Oh.
That's probably the craziest thing anybody could ever say.
Chet, that's not the craziest thing.
Yeah, I'm sure. You've seen some crazy stuff, old Joe. Could I actually see your true form?
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Okay. 15.
Chet, I think you're pure enough of heart. And you see that he transforms into golden light. And before you stands a woman. And she has a bow slung across her back. And her hair has leaves adorned throughout. Her face is not caked in mud, but there is mud there. Hello there, Chet.
Hi, Kajora. Huge fan.
I know.
Serious. You do some awesome stuff. I hope I don't get misguided and do things on my own too much, but most of the time I think of you.
Chet, it's okay if you're misguided. No one is ever truly fully guided.
I don't know. The god of the migration, they usually do it pretty right. I feel like you've helped a lot.
There's always stragglers,
Yeah.
but we always find our flock.
I don't know. It's part of the hunt.
We might not find them in the form that we wish to find them,
True.
but we do find them.
In a way, this is me finding. Oh. You've led me to my flock. That's some pretty cool stuff.
What can I say, Chet?
That's some pretty cool stuff.
I'm a god.
You did pretty well. This is pretty cool. You set me up here. Are they good people?
They're the best people.
I know they are. Aren't they? They're really rad.
They're like super awesome.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's a real shame what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, let's get him out of here. I don't want that. I don't want that to happen.
I don't want it to happen either. You're a good man, Chet.
It means a lot coming from you.
And while you may make mistakes, I know it's never out of malice.
No matter what they say, the mallard of malice is only against the foes that would encroach.
But you're also the bill of benevolence.
Ooh, I like that. I have to write that down. The bill of benevolence.
And you see that Kajora puts her arm on your shoulder. And when she does that, you feel warmth across your body. And you see not goosebumps again, but duck bumps.
Jesus.
Chet, it doesn't always end like this.
I know. Can we take them all? I know last time, that's why our numbers were always so low, because there were so few of us that left and made it. Can you help me take them all?
In order for things to be balanced, one has to stay.
Could it be Sam up there?
No,
Can stay.
no,
He counts.
it's not. It has to be one of our own. Chet, there is only one way that this can end. And one must stay. And that moment will happen. You will know when that moment happens.
Okay. That's fair. These people deserve peace. They truly do.
I know this is a hard thing for you to come to grips with, but the sacrifice of one for the many it's an honorable thing.
That's what I would want.
It's what everyone needs. And you walk back over to Sam. How do you feel, Chet?
Fulfilled. We're almost there.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That was rad. Seriously.
I want you to answer me something
Shoot.
honestly. Do you think the director would have done that for you?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if you'd have the capability. I don't know what he knows. It's too hard to say. I would like to say yeah. Because I haven't seen the negativity from him. So I
Because
think
it's-
he's capable.
He's too nice to show that negativity, but it's there. It's not in his actions, but the ramifications of his actions.
Yeah.
But Chet, you're a good guy.
Thank you, Sam. You're a good person.
Thank you. And you guys head back down into the city. So Chet, Sam leads you back into town. Chet,
Yeah.
you should go talk to the rest of the party.
I think I should.
Hey, have a good day, buddy.
You too,
All
bud.
right? And They walk off. So what are the rest of you guys doing?
When I woke up and Dietrich wasn't awake, I was concerned that he had lost his soul officially.
Checked his breathing.
But I learned from my past experience listening to Heartbeat, and I can discern the difference between my own and another person's.
Oh,
and I
good.
can tell that.
So did you get like
This is
super
okay.
close to like listen to me?
Yeah. Well, we were in adjacent beds that were pushed up against each other, so
Oh.
it wasn't that hard.
I figured that you separated your bed, but
No.
okay.
And then I realized that Jay was getting ready to leave to exercise his physique, and I am now concerned that I'm going to lose that. So I will not let that happen, and I am jogging with Jay.
Jogging with
Before
Jay.
you leave, can I pretend to like get up and be like, basically possessed?
Give me a performance check.
That's a D12.
And Mr. McCoy, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Oh boy.
Come on.
I'll take one.
Got a 13.
Got a 4.
Yes.
Oh.
I am not rolling that die anymore.
The other one?
So,
Did you lose it?
Mr. Thomas, what does this look like?
I roll over in the bed and just stare at Callum's. I need souls.
Dietrich, no! Not another one of my friends. Why does this keep happening?
And then
I don't know if
get
this
really
is
close
better
to
or
his
worse.
face, and they're like, just kidding.
You dick. And I punch him in the shoulder, and I'm just like, I'm going for a jog.
I would say Deus Ex.
Yeah, so you guys are, Mr. Thomas and Farmer Baker, you guys are jogging around. You guys reach into the bag of disguises, and you see some, 19th century workout clothing.
It's a three-piece
Rad.
suit.
Yeah, it's a three-piece suit, but
The Sunday best.
yeah, but
on
the
a
shoes
Monday.
are different. They're not quite loafers.
Perfect.
And it's a it's a nice day out, and you see Chet walking back into town.
Oh, morning, Chet.
Morning.
Where'd you go off so
Hey,
early?
Chat.
How'd you
How
guys sleep? Where's
doing?
Varden?
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
already having the
Hans Gruber,
conversation.
Gutenberg.
I guess I talk too slow. Oh, you stopped to listen to me.
Yeah,
was
check out
saying-
when you're
I was saying, hey.
talking as smooth as molasses.
Hey there, Chatter.
How's it going, bud?
How are you?
Is there a window from our room?
I am fantastic.
Yes,
Are they
What
in
you
front of the
doing?
window?
Yes.
It's fine morning.
they're in the main thoroughfare.
Okay.
It's a little early for a moon out, don't you think?
Is Jay still naked?
Are you still?
No, I'm wearing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought for sure you were gonna moon us through the in window.
Oh, no.
That's what I picked up from. Are they in front of the window?
About to throw a banjo out.
No, we're all outside.
Yeah, where is Hans?
He woke up and kind of stretched, changed clothes, and then he said to himself, "We have to be ready and prepared for anything." And then he takes his tarot cards and throws up them into the air, and then they levitate, and then they glow purple. And he's
Please roll your portents.
going to pick 2 cards out from them. 2 2s.
Oh my god!
goodness.
Do you have your tarot cards on you right
You
now?
could ruin
don't.
somebody's
Oh,
day.
I forgot 'em.
Damn it!
I know. They're in my car. Fuck. Whatever. But I got 2 2s.
2 twos.
That means he
One
gets to
second.
roll again, right? Yahtzee
This
or
shit is not Monopoly.
Twos
okay?
for yous.
So he gets 4 portent rolls because he got doubles.
Yeah, I know. Multiply by 4. That's how it works, right?
And then if he gets 3 in a row that are doubles, he goes to jail.
I don't even get to collect 200.
You don't even collect your portent rolls. They're just
Damn,
gone
dude.
and you go to
That's
jail.
rough. I just go to the sheriff's
Oh.
office. Damn.
You pick up 2 cards.
Yes.
So you pick one up. and then you shuffle again, and you pick that same card, and it is the Hermit.
Dum dum dum.
Saw, dude.
Cool.
So then I, like, when he picked those, I look out the window and I see Chet like walking up, and I'm like, quite interested. And then he kind of like is contemplating to himself, and then he like puts the cards back, puts them away, and then he realizes that like, where is everyone? And then he goes downstairs.
Where is everyone? They're just outside the window that I looked outside.
Well, no, because I only saw him. No, but was everyone
was
crowded around him?
Well, Dietrich wasn't out there.
I'm just gonna open the window.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Cool. So you guys all go out into the main thoroughfare.
Thoroughfare.
Please go ahead and give me perception checks.
Sure.
Man.
I have the high ground. Does that
Yeah,
give
please
me...
give me a perception check with advantage, Mr. Thomas.
Can I be half devil now?
I mean, you are a tiefling.
Nice.
Take that one.
So we're going to go around the table. So, Hans.
Hans has 13.
7.
17.
23.
12.
So, Dietrich, or Mr. Thomas, you look, or I'll go ahead and say,
Blessed
Munster.
thou soul.
Emmett Munster, you look down the main thoroughfare, and you see two guys standing there, and they seem to be having some sort of conversation. Looks heated. Mr. Thomas, you look down, and you hear this heated conversation. And you see one of them pulls a gun out. And you hear,
I ain't taking no more of your shit, Robert. I'm fucking done with it. Now, Silas, please, calm down now. Please, calm down now.
Can I jump out of the window onto
Dietrich
the person
still
with
in?
the gun?
he is
Yeah.
still up there.
Nobody else sees it but me and Dietrich.
Correct.
Okay.
Can you go ahead? I need you two to roll initiative, Mr. Thomas and Emmett.
12. It's lucky number 7, Bob.
So, Mr. Thomas, you go to jump out the window.
I'm attempting to tackle the man with the gun.
He's down the thoroughfare.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's pretty far down the thoroughfare.
Now I would like to run out of the hotel.
Okay, so you run out of the hotel.
How
Emmett,
far is he away from me?
About 100 feet.
Can we all see like the
You-
commotion that's happening?
You see that there are two people, but you guys don't pay any attention to them.
Oh.
Yeah, they just look like they're on their normal, rounds.
It was
So
Robert and
Silas,
Silas.
and Silas was the one that pulled out the gun.
And Kylan's just trying to get Chet's attention. Be like, where'd you go,
Callan's
man?
right next to me.
Yeah, and so Emmett, you go to run down. Mr. Thomas, you are a little bit faster. You are quicker to the draw, and you start running down the thoroughfare. And you see Sheriff Twiddle come out of the sheriff's office, and he says,
Silas Colmer, you're coming with me, goddammit!
and you hear a single shot ring out
We all hear it.
in the city street.
No, you don't hear the gunshot down
Mr.
there.
Thomas,
Oh, wait.
you are about 20 feet away from where this shot rang out. Emmett, you're about 30 feet away. You see Robert fall to the ground, and you see Silas bolt out of the city. And you guys see Sheriff Twiddle is like holding Robert and talking to him. Mr. Thomas and Emmett, you guys are there, and you hear Sheriff Twiddle say, Robert, I'm going to get you out of here. I'm going to get you back to your boy.
How far am I
I
away
run
from him
up.
currently?
I run up and I cast.
How far away did you say he was?
From you?
Yeah.
20 feet.
I would like
And
to
you are
cast-
30 feet away.
I would like to cast. Where'd it go?
Healing word.
No, spike growth.
Spike growth.
From
On Silas?
the man running away.
Yeah, so Silas is about, trying to think of this right now. Silas is about 50 feet away.
I can still cast it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it. So it's a 20-foot circle. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast it. So he's like 1 foot inside of the circle already.
Okay. So technically a 5-foot square.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 feet into it. Then.
Yeah. Okay. And he says 20-foot circle?
Yep.
Okay. And you cast Healing Word?
11.
All right. So you...
20-foot radius.
What is your Healing Word?
I squeaked the rubber ducky.
Ooh.
And
Quack is the healing word?
Yeah. And that's the healing word. The healing word of Kajora.
I'm sorry. It's a 20-foot radius, so the diameter is 40 feet.
What the
Huge.
fuck?
Huge.
No, that's
It
crazy.
says
Druids, man.
I'm on that page.
20-foot radius, so 40-foot
What
circle.
the fuck? What the fuck?
So he has to travel 35 feet of difficult terrain to get out.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so
He backtracked. He
So-
backtracked.
so 5 feet. To get further away, though, he has to travel.
Okay. Yeah, so Silas cuts his foot and like his leg on some of these vines as a bunch of tumbleweeds start to grow out of the ground and begin to envelop him. And he rips away and the thorns tear at his skin. And he starts limping away down the street. Is anybody going to go after him?
Yeah, I would like to go after him.
Okay. Yeah. So you can only get 30 feet.
Is
Okay. Wait, the 5 feet he traveled should have counted for 10 feet.
Yes. Yes. But he's already 50 feet away. Yeah.
Is Robert
Yeah, I would
stable?
like to chase after him as well.
Okay.
Mr. McCoy would.
Okay. Awesome. So, damn, I wasn't expecting you guys to do this. Anyways,
And I'll dash at him.
so
Samesies.
Emmett, you squeaked this rubber ducky at Robert, and you look at him, and he no longer looks pale. He pushes the bullet out of his body, and you hear ting, ting, ting as it hits the ground, and Sheriff Twiddle looks at you. The hell did you just do?
I used a magnet.
A magnet?
Yeah, a magnet. Pulled the bullet out.
It's a pretty powerful magnet. How did it not take my gun?
Because you weren't standing close enough.
I was literally holding him in my arms.
I had it in my hand. I waved it over him. That's the sound that you heard was the magnet working.
And Sheriff Twiddle is dumbfounded right now as he looks at Robert, and Robert says, Sheriff, I'm okay. I'm alive. I thought he killed me. I'm alive. What's your
Blessings
name, fella?
upon you,
What's your name, fella?
Emmett.
Emmett, I owe you my life.
Don't worry about it, bud. What's going on between you and the feller over there?
He killed his family.
He killed his family. Sheriff, what are you? You're over here asking me, how did I heal this man? And yet there's a man over there that killed his entire family.
Well, I thought that one of my best men was going to be killed right now.
Don't worry about it. Why don't you go handle that guy? I got this guy.
All right. And you see that he runs off, and it's just you and Robert.
He just like
Mr. McCoy, I would like you to give me an athletics check.
Okay.
magnets.
Wow, this dice is also garbage.
Dude, it like turned over. I saw that.
9.
Mr. Thomas, go ahead and give me an athletics check as well.
Is this for the people who are
Who are chasing?
Oh,
who are chasing
I was
Silas?
going with him.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
It's 18.
7.
Is Farmer Baker going after him?
No.
No?
Farmer Baker's got a plow over there.
Farmer
Cool.
Baker's going, wow.
So, you
Shit's
guys
really
are
going
chasing
down.
after Silas Comer
Man, they're chasing that guy.
through alleyways of the city.
Jeez, they're
And
really going.
he's limping down the thoroughfare, and he makes a left near the inn, and he pulls a wooden board and throws it back to block the way. Hans, you run into this wooden board, and it pushes you against the wall. But Mr. McCoy, you are still going for him until he is able to grab a small metal trash can and throw it, and it makes you duck and tumble. Mr. Thomas, you jump over this metal trash can and tackle Silas.
Sick.
He says,
Get the hell off me! Get the hell off me!
Absolutely not.
That son of a bitch!
does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, so he goes to bat you away, but it just kind of like pushes against your face, but doesn't do any damage. And Sheriff Twiddle kind of like runs up and he says, Silas Comer, you're coming with me. And he grabs him by the collar.
Good work.
Takes him over to the sheriff's office. Well, that was some fine work that you gentlemen did.
Yeah, brushes it off.
Yeah. Hans is like kind of rubbing his chest from getting hit in the chest with the wooden board, and he's like, "All in a day's work." So
I come walking up with Robert, who's fine, slung over my shoulders in a fireman carry, just like, did you guys get him?
Yeah, got him. Tackled him.
I helped, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. McCoy.
You really
is
took down
on
that
the
trash
job.
can.
The Colt McCoy.
Yeah, he definitely fell into that trash.
I fended
can
off
face
that
first.
piece of wood. It was,
I'll be
Great
honest,
job,
that was pretty
Arden.
pathetic.
And
Thank you.
Made room for me to get through.
of course, anything for a friend.
The whole thing from the corner over there. It
Where
was
did this guy
real
come from?
nice.
You're a goddamn coward. I hope you know that.
There are. I
Now-
was giving him a hand with my motivational words. I
Silas
was
Comer.
saying, "Go, Calvin.
Hey, shut the hell up!
Get that guy."
Does a 19 hit?
It
If
does.
that
I'm
doesn't
sure. I'm
hit-
sure it does. Oh wait, his AC is 30.
Oh, incredible.
It does hit.
And his movement is 14 feet.
11.
takes 6 points of damage as he punches you in the face.
Oh,
He's a tough boy.
Why?
Shut the hell up!
Why do you
Sheriff,
ask?
please
or-
let us not resort to violence. He is.
Sure.
I have a feeling that this is a situation that he gets himself into quite a lot.
Why'd you?
You're not
punch
wrong.
He has a-
I condone this violence.
Thank you.
He has a condition.
Is his condition stupidity?
I think
I don't
yes.
know.
No, I think,
Okay.
sir, it's pronounced being an annoying asshole.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too.
I'm gonna throw something at. What is there?
Pocket
At the
sand.
sheriff
What's
of
the-
the town.
What's something that's near me right now? What's
I'll just
like
let
the
you
closest
ride,
thing I
Dale.
can grab?
You have
that's small?
guns.
You have guns? You just shoot him.
I wasn't trying to be brash, but all right, I'm just gonna shoot the sheriff.
But
Now,
not the
come on, come on, come on,
Yes.
Mr. Music. I want to hear it,
Gotta give us a.
please. Well, let's see if it
You have
hits.
a
We
Bob
gotta,
Going to
Marley
shoot the
poster.
sheriff.
we
Give me an
gotta.
attack roll.
Let's see if it works.
At
And then I want to
disadvantage
hear
since
it.
he's within 5 feet of you.
God,
Just
I've never
fucking
wanted anything
wrung your
more.
Fucking head.
Nat 20.
Disadvantage.
Come on, double nat 20, please.
No.
God, if it were ever to happen.
I'm thinking about it.
You didn't have to.
God, why am I being robbed of this?
I can't roll higher than a fucking 6.
Wow.
Charles rolled 2
What'd you get?
20s.
I didn't get it.
What'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 2.
He's a normal guy though. He doesn't have like armor. It's not like Clint Eastwood.
6.
He's dead.
Warning shot.
So you pull
Straight
out
in the
this
air.
gun from the future and shoot at.
No, didn't someone
The-
make it look like a Western gun?
No, he said he was going to figure it out.
I never figured it out.
You did not. So you pull out this gun from the future and point it at the sheriff, the law enforcement of the city, and you shoot it. And he goes, "What the hell?" And he grabs you and throttles you and pushes you against a wall. What the fuck did you do?
I'm going to be holding Silas.
You're holding Silas?
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided to do that now that he's not being held.
That's it. You're coming too. And he grabs you and starts dragging you to the sheriff's office. And that's where we'll end our session.
What?
Stupid dummy. Why are you surprised?
Stupid dum-dum.
In his defense, I kind of talked him into it a little bit.
I did too, but
I just wanted... it was all for one line. God.
That's what
That I
happens.
didn't even get.
Oh,
you didn't even get what you wanted out of it.
I know.
Jeez.
I'm
But
so
if you try
mad.
sometimes, you'll get what you need. And that's jail time.
You don't always get what you want. You get what you need.
I rolled the nat 20 first.
But it was at disadvantage because he was within 5 feet of you.
That's
Because
so-
that's how the rules work.
Should have
Why?
stepped back 5 feet. And
It's in
then
the book
shot him.
L rules.
Yeah.
You know.
How far
That's
away
fast
from
die.
it? Was he from me again?
He
Here,
punched
try
you.
one of these.
I've rolled-
Actually, I
He was
don't-
right next
He
to
doesn't
me.
have like a
right
fucking
next to
go-go gadget arm that
3,
extends
7.
out. He's not
Wait,
Mr.
why was it at
Fantastic.
disadvantage?
Because he's
Because
within
within
5 feet.
You were this close to him, Terrell.
Was it worth it though?
It's
No.
a ranged
No, it
weapon
wasn't.
Yeah.
technically.
Could you imagine missing
Think
that many
like
times in
a
combat?
bow.
Dude,
But it's like a
fucking
pistol.
I'd
died.
be very upset.
This is how the
It's
game
the
works.
rules.
That's so fucking lame. That's
It's a
not how
lame-
real life works.
Yes,
Hey.
it is.
Hey, if anything,
Because
if you
if
didn't
I have
make
a
him,
pistol, I can literally I can stand next to someone 5 feet and shoot him with a pistol.
Yeah, but not if they're moving around and trying to get it out of your hand. You only get one like direction.
let's say you.
That's how it works.
Did you want to blow his head off?
No, I was just gonna.
if you
I was
rolled
just gonna
regularly,
shoot.
That's
too,
what a
I
nat
was
20
just-
is.
Boom.
If you rolled regularly, I was gonna use a portent on you too. I was gonna be like, you roll a 2,
That's fucked, Johnny.
dude, because I don't want him to kill the sheriff.
I wasn't gonna kill him.
I
You
do.
don't know that.
Could have. He's a normal.
I was gonna
person.
shoot him in like the stomach area.
I don't know.
A nat
kills
20,
people.
a
That
nat,
kills people.
especially
He
in the
wasn't
Wild
gonna
Wild
die.
West.
Especially then.
He
Dude,
wouldn't have
a
died.
gut
kills
wound,
people.
back then.
I
He wouldn't have
didn't know that.
died.
He would have died over the course of 3
He would have been
days. It would have
okay.
been
No, he would-
painful.
He would have definitely died.
He
He
would
would have been
died.
okay.
There was no modern medicine.
He would have been
They
okay.
didn't even know that you had to wash bandages.
He would have been okay.
You can't amputate his guts.
1835, right?
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even know fucking sterilization
Exactly.
existed.
They
He would've
sawed
been
off people's
okay.
legs when they got shot in them.
And then
He
just
would have
gave him
been
whiskey.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Or they would bite down on like
And
some wood.
it's not like we have any healers that would have helped.
He would
You
have
know,
been fine.
No, he wouldn't have
But
been.
I mean, if he dies outright,
he would not have been. I don't know why we're arguing this.
Well, he did punch me.
This is an interesting setting, and I do quite enjoy it. I thought the little moments for Hans and Emmett, I thought those were really interesting, and I'm excited for you guys to be able to hear this when it comes out and stuff. Yeah, my boy Mr. Music over here is gonna read.
Mr. Music
is going to read it.
read.
The ending spiel. So everybody, give him your full undivided attention.
Well, we hope you have enjoyed this episode of D&Derailed, a Loaded Dice production. I'm going to switch back and forth as the line goes on.
Fucking hate
We would like to thank AJ, my man AJ Curtin, for doing the music for the show and much of the production.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is that music with a Q?
Y'all want this to go fast or slow? What's
Please,
happening?
Don't interrupt.
You're asking questions that I can't answer, and now I need to pause to talk about it because you asked the question. What line was I on? Oh, yeah, AJ. We like to thank your boy, AJ Curtin, for making the music. For doing the music. Sorry, not for making. For doing the music
No, he does
for
make
the
the music.
show.
He also makes it.
Yeah.
He also makes it, but the line says doing, so I need to read it correctly.
Thank you.
Correctly.
Not making. It says doing. I'm sorry. So we would like to thank AJ Curtin for doing the music for the show and much of the production behind the scenes. Follow his band, Future Reference, on Instagram at Future Reference Music. Follow the show on social media. Oh, this is Terrell. Actually, this is Mr. Music talking now. This is the next line. Follow the show on social media at D&Derailed on Instagram. That's D, the letter N, Derailed on Instagram. And Twitter at D_derailed. What? Shoot us an email. You know you want to shoot us an email at dnderailedpodcast at gmail.com. That's D, the letter N, derailed podcast at gmail.com. We would also like to thank the Griffon City Council. They are Nick Gable and Justin Ramos. Woo! Let's go. I'm going to say that in the Jay Mason voice because I love them. Nick Gable and Justin Ramos, y'all are hype. I like to thank you personally, Jay Mason, me. You're amazing. I love it. Okay. And moving on, if you would like to join the city council or any of our other tiers, donate to our Patreon, and I will give you a personal thanks. Me, Jay Mason, personal thank you if you donate. A link will be in the episode description, so click that. And last but not least, is there anything, before I continue, is there anything that anyone would like to plug?
Austin?
I would like to plug something. I have another podcast called The Court of Public Opinion that I do with my partner, Kristen, where we argue the multiverse's most controversial social debate topics. So if you'd like to hear me on a second podcast, you can check that out.
And hopefully by the time you guys are hearing this, my other podcast will be coming out, a podcast that I'm doing with AJ Curtin, our music producer, and just regular behind-the-scenes producer, called the Mixtape Radio Hour, where we are going to be discussing music, the arts. We're going to have different guests come in, and they are going to make a 10-song playlist, and we're going to talk about a couple of those songs, some of their influences about the art, their viewpoints on the art world. And our first guest is actually going to be Mr. Music over here himself.
Hey.
So hopefully that will be out, and you guys can check that out. And if you want to hear more of my voice, you can have that in your ear holes.
Go on Instagram, check me out, check out my music, check out Mr. Music. It's Mr. spelled out, music with the Q. MrMusic.official. That is my Instagram. Check out my music. You'll love it. And later on, pretty soon, probably by the time you hear this, or not by the time you hear this, there will be a play-by-play that Jay Mason will be doing. Meet Jay Mason. My name is Jay Mason. I will be
I'm sorry, who was that?
my name is Jay Mason. I am Jay Mason. Mason J, middle name Rufus. So you need to listen to Further Off the Rails, where I'm just going to be talking about my life in this crazy fucked up world of Griffon City and the time that we spent here in City of Griffon and City Griffon,
City of Griffon.
And talking about the friends and all the good times. So yeah, Further Off the Rails. It's going to be good. If you like the way that I started off the show, if you like the way that I ended off the show, if you like me, I like you. So you're going to walk the show and you're going to listen to the show. You're not going to watch it. You're going to listen to it because it's a podcast and you're going to love it.
Fucking finish it up, buddy.
That is it.
All right. We hope you have enjoyed this episode, and we will be talking at you guys in a couple weeks. Bye.
Later. Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye. Jay Mason, Mason J out.
Have you found self-actualization within this time?
I mean, I think so. I think that's too hard a question to ask outright. Because how could anyone know?
You're in 3 Mile Park. The sun is shining brightly, a cool breeze rolls through, and birds chirp in the air. It's the perfect place to roost. However, you still hear the ever so slight beep of cars and traffic. You see a large man in a dirty brown coat, with holes dispersed about. It's old Joe. You look over towards the hills of the Highlands, where a larger man is coming down. It's you. Suddenly, reality becomes memory.
Am I happy? Absolutely. I found things that I had been looking for that I didn't even know were out there.
Well, hey there, feller. You're new around here.
Yes and no, Joe. Yes and no. I'm Chet. I believe we've met before.
What are you talking about?
I know that you are Kajora, the protector of the innocent and the righteous, and my one true deity.
Chet, you said it was?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who the hell this Kajora figure is, but that ain't me.
Alright, Ancient One. I was looking for my flock, and I found them in the most unlikely place. 100 years in the past.
You see an older gentleman with a dirty brown beard comes up to you. Oh, hey there, fella. Seen you around the camp. Seemed like a nice guy. What's your name?
I'm Chet. Cheddar.
Pleasure to meet you, Cheddar.
What was your name?
The name's Joe.
You know, I could have called it. How long you been around these parts, Joe?
As long as I can remember.
How long will you be around here, Joe?
As long as I can.
Is there anything I could do to change that? Keep you around here for longer?
No, I don't think there is. I think we are bound to be somewhere for as long as that place deems us worthy to be. Chet, you and I are so similar in so many ways. We're both people at a time. And the years pass on. You spend several years with the Pit River tribe. Your beard grows longer and longer. It begins to get a little dirty. And Joe comes up to you. Hey, Chet, starting to look like me now.
You know, it's kind of crazy. You start to adopt the values that everybody has around here. I like the beard.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. One day, Chet, I think you're going to find your awakening.
I hope so.
You're going to see the person that you were always meant to be. We're both people at a time. And the years continue to pass on. We're both people at a time. You grow older and older. And one day you walk into one of the huts around the tribe. And you see old Joe laying in bed. He has a couple of shaman around him. We're both people at a time. Hey there, Chet. How you doing there, buddy?
It's a dandy day out here, bud. How are you doing, Joe?
I've been better.
Aren't we all? What's wrong?
Time comes for us all, Chet. We're both people at a time.